us complaining about it.
Tazzy, thank you for the sub! Ah!
For the love of God, stop.
Ow, Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, please, for the love of God, stop shouting. I have my phone on half, and that is killing my ears.
Okay, hello everyone. Oh god, welcome to session 2 of Roll the Dragon, where a bunch of us online nerds sit down and actually play D&D.
And hug kitty plushes.
With kitty plushes and everywhere, okay.
I thought it was called technical difficulty.
Oh my god. Alright, but yeah. We're hopping into session 2 tonight. Of course, we have the regular cast coming back as well. For even with a shitload of technical difficulties happening with multiple people tonight.
We just trolling Tom, that's all.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
No, that will be Dan, Axel last week, Austin with his camera tonight, and then me with my fucking late ass bullshit with setting up the cameras this week.
Fun.
Oh god, but yeah.
Don't worry, there's gonna be some system around, then there'll be another having to switch around.
And now
Yeah, it will probably happen. It will probably happen. Alright.
You're putting in too much effort for it to fuck up.
Alright, but as a recap of last session, you guys just got introduced to this an unknown land you guys got transported to with the draconic tattoos around your wrist. You, of course, were picked up by Shin, more or less led to the Rusty Nook, and then antics pursued with Pran being a seductive little shit.
Pran got laid, by the way. That was most of the session.
My sister.
Pran got laid by his own adoptive sister, mind you.
And that was most
Which
of last
was
session.
not known beforehand.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
to be fair, this was revealed after the fact, so it's not like he heard that and was like, yeah.
No!
It was a revelation after the fact. It's very important to point that out.
yeah, it was done out. It was pointed out after the fact. Yep. And of course, you were taken as a little bit of an attention test by Shin as well. So let's just jump right back into the story. You guys were coming back from the alleyway, from where you guys were talking to Shin, and of course you come back to the Rusty Nook. What do you guys choose to do? First of all, let's go with Austin. How do you take the news of just shagging your adoptive sister?
I gotta go. And then I get up and leave.
Bare ass naked?
No.
I like how you treated adoptive sister as a one-night stand.
Not even one night stand. It's like a 1 hour stand.
Oh,
I'm going to put my black dragon scale mail on, and I'm going to leave.
Alright. And then Eli just like looks at you with this like, what?
Like what?
Yeah. She just kind of like lifts her finger up, lifts her hand up with a finger up, pointed up, and like with like a very, very confused look on her face as you just like put on your clothes and just like head out of the room, and she just like, she's very confused at the fact. And besides the what, she doesn't say anything before you just head out the room. What do you guys? You guys, of course, come back, and the window is still open to their room, but it's dead quiet.
About time.
I guess they're done.
About time.
I guess so.
And
About freaking time.
And yeah, as you guys come in, you guys obviously see Eyes, and he just says, "Oh, the kid's finally done. God damn it!"
That's what weird things to do.
That's the bartender, correct, right?
Yeah, that's the bartender. Yeah.
I feel you, sir.
Do you? Cause trust me, she does this every single day with potential mates.
Oh no.
Oh.
Every day?
Yeah. Wow.
Sometimes twice a day. Trust me, it's bad.
I'm gonna when I
Sometimes
come
with
down-
multiple people.
Yep.
When I
she's
get
up
down the
to
stairs,
sleep.
I'm going to come down and say, "Guys, I fucked up."
Yes, you did.
No,
Apparently,
Well.
she's a prostitute.
Wow.
What do you mean?
And apparently, she's my sister.
Oh, well, isn't that
Oh.
interesting?
Yeah, I fucked up.
You really did. You really did. Really?
Congratulations.
Morgana's just gonna slow clap. That's just
Yeah, the congratulations with the disappointment.
And Kaylin's gonna
How?
join in the slow clap, like,
I'm
guys
with
hear me?
it.
yeah.
yeah, we hear you.
Computer is like black. I can't see anything, and it was glitching out horribly. So I think I have to get off the stream. So please do not.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, Emily will have to hang up, and let's just hope it doesn't fuck up every single camera in the process.
It's gonna. It most
It's
likely.
going. Just because you said that, it's going to.
It's going.
Okay.
It's called Murphy. It's called Murphy's Law.
Yeah. Okay,
Whatever
but
can go wrong will go wrong.
okay, but as you guys talk amongst yourselves, obviously I think you need a drink, and then I just points his bony finger to Pran.
Yeah,
Strong stuff or tasty stuff?
strong.
He pours out another stein of bulbous and just hands you it.
Morgana's
And
gonna be
there
like,
it
"No."
is. There it
Oh,
is.
great.
There's the fuck up. There's the fuck up. There's the fuck up.
No. I'm not even on one. I'm like halfway on my own screen and then halfway on Austin. Hello?
Oh, that bad.
He.
What?
Going through the upside down, are you?
Apparently, I live here now.
That bad.
Welcome.
Tom is going to flip. You will.
I
You
will.
will believe. You will see a man flip a table on stream.
You-
Oh no! Oh
Not
no!
even trying now, Tom.
I'm live editing. Shut
He's like
up.
losing it.
Have you ever seen a man lose his mind on live television?
I'm gonna.
You're
When you guys fix this,
So how's
thing,
everyone
I'm gonna go get something to
Alright,
drink.
cool. So now I can't hear anyone except for Tom's excessive shouting.
Stop it! That hurt.
Please, for the love of God, stop shouting, Tom, or I'm leaving too.
Oh no! So how's everyone doing? I have like 2 screens and half of it's in Austin.
Oh. My ears are currently bleeding from Tom screaming.
I think I have something to kind of like just
There it is.
Exactly.
This is
There
blue
it is.
shit.
Exactly.
Also, I like how Chris is taking my slot.
I'm swapping people out. No worries.
Yeah, no, I just like Chris took my spot.
Yeah. Hold on a
I
sec.
want the money. The money's mine.
Oh, I'm coming over. I'm creeping.
God damn it. Alright, hold
Dancing
on.
lights.
Out of context,
creeping.
well,
I'm
even in
Chris.
context, it's still really weird. Like to admit that I'm
coming,
creeping.
Chris.
Like, good for you.
Who has the elevator music on? Kaylee!
I feel that.
I can't even see
I feel
myself
the
on the
Jeopardy
stream.
music.
Distracting him.
I feel that Jeopardy music.
Thank you.
I can't even see myself on
Yo.
stream.
Nat 1 to the DM just because.
Whoever put
Nat
that
1 to the
on
DM
should-
just because. Tazzy.
Oh, not one for the DM.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Tazzy.
Thanks,
We're
guys.
safe. We're safe.
Nat 1 to me. God damn it.
Yay!
Hey.
This is what happens when you don't roll for cornflakes first in the morning.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
Chris, god damn it.
was there someone who could not see the pupper?
Alright, hold
Oh,
on.
we haven't
Oh,
rolled
we
for
haven't
pupper yet,
rolled
have
for
we?
it yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Oh,
rolled for
yeah. Okay, hold on a
Oh,
second.
God.
Let me.
Roll to have breakfast.
We're gonna
Roll-
have to extend this session. And
Still,
100
still
We might
dis-
have to.
And
He
heal
was
cake.
dash at it.
Rolled it.
I rolled a 12.
Tazzy with
the
a
stream is
Tazzy
so
with a heal.
fucked.
Tazzy with a heal cake. Oh my gosh, hold
Oh,
on.
dear.
Oh, we're all so fucked.
And we'll be even more so fucked when Emily comes back as well.
How do you think everyone's doing accent?
I think we're all doing pretty good.
Axa,
I'm
no.
like, I'm having a wonderful time.
Okay. Okay, we're back now. Okay, we're back now.
Are
Okay.
we sure about that? Because we
Like,
still.
other than my ears, I'm doing wonderful.
He needs some milk. Thank you, Tazzy, for that comment.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can anyone check if Emily's trying to get back in?
Oh goodness.
Are you sure about
Oh,
that?
she's trying.
Okay.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna scream, said Emily in the chat. Oh dear.
Alright, first of all, Tazzy, heal kick to who, by the way? Heal kick to who?
Yeah, who gets the heal cake when we need it?
Yeah.
I would like it, please.
Alright,
Or so you
also,
might have to wait until one of us gets, like, fucked
Yeah,
with
that's
a-
true.
you guys can wait to, like, implement it, but, like, Tazzy still needs to decide who gets it. Okay. Back in action for now. I just hand you a big old stein of Bulbous. If you're drinking that, Austin, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
We're kind of just gonna be like, don't drink it, don't drink it, don't drink it.
Oh, I can't wait to see
Drink
it.
it. You need it.
Oh no!
You had the bulbous before. You good?
And the heal cake goes to me whenever.
Yeah, I wrote it down yet.
I wrote it down.
What'd you roll, Austin?
Thank you, Tazzy.
9.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, Amida is so happy to see this.
Alright.
This is what you needed.
So as you take the littlest fucking littlest sip of Bulbous from your stein, you just
You know, I'm dehydrated. I'm hungry. I just got done working.
F's in the chat.
yeah, F's in the chat, and you guys can.
He did not take it. We tried to down it.
No, he took a little sip, and you can just feel your head like spin in an uncontrollable manner, and then before you know it, you're just like passed out on the ground.
Oh no!
You're just like
Heal it down.
heal her down, Automata.
OOM.
Oh god, okay. And like as you just feel a visceral like escape from your throat
No, I
as
thought
well.
I thought he had to make another con for that.
No, that's the same con, but if he's still like if he's being helped up, he needs to make another con if he's gonna puke again.
Oh no.
Oh.
Like you can just feel this visceral escape of like blood of bile and blood escaping from your mouth.
How was I the only one who didn't vomit blood?
I don't know.
Cause you
I haven't even drinking it. I'm a child.
Yeah, I wasn't even drinking.
I'm touching that shit.
Yeah, Amida, Kaylin, and Daken were drinking either water or milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my glass of milk.
Yeah. But yeah, like, do you want to get up at this point?
Nope. I'm just
Good night.
I feel that, Pran. I feel that. I understand.
Good idea.
Does anyone
Everything's
even want to
fine.
help out Pran on the floor?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm staying
I'm
as
good.
far away from.
I'm just having a good time.
The floor is his life now.
Miss is just
This is
walking
fine.
away.
I'm
He's
good.
where he belongs now.
All right.
Can you guys hear me? Am I back
Yes,
in?
Emily's
Yeah.
back. Fuck,
We can hear
Emily's
you.
back.
We can't see you, but we can hear you. Yes.
Game is
Fuck.
launching. Give it a minute. But all right, here. What did I miss,
Yeah.
by the way?
More
hear
vomiting blood,
On
apparently.
the floor. Austin's flat on the floor.
Yay!
And now I have to fix Kaylee and Emily now.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, I'm safe.
Okay, wait, let's
Messed
see.
everything
No,
up,
no.
but I'm back. Hello.
See, me and Emily truly power couple. We'll just say
Power cupper. Nice.
Power
Shut
Cupper.
up.
Power compare.
I woke up like an hour or two ago.
Yeah,
wait,
same
let's
here.
see.
Where's the power cover? I love you.
Yeah, you gotta have too much to drink
You're
first.
very soft.
Hold on a
I keep
second.
running over my cloak in my wheelie chair.
Live editorial stuff. Hold on again.
Again.
Again. So professional.
Yes, the Jeopardy music.
Ooh, I'm mad. Ooh, I'm mad.
God, if my computer keeps doing this, I swear I'm going to kill something. My God,
I think Tom is
I hate my
already.
computer.
I think Tom is ready to kill something already.
Uh-huh. You think?
That was me earlier when you guys would keep telling me that you couldn't hear anything. Me perfectly fine knowing that you couldn't. That's why I told you when you said you'd come over to Norway and punch me. I'm like, I fucking dare you.
Okay, hold on. Kaylee is being set up as well. Hold on a sec.
We need to have some intermission music for moments like this. Like hit a button and be
Yeah,
like, just like some,
Jeopardy.
just
I
like
already
some
have
smooth
it.
jazz
I
or
already
something.
have
You
it
know?
playing right now.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
Wii
we're playing.
theme. Okay, okay, we're
Okay.
good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. What you
But
missed?
that's how bad it's like messing up.
You're fine, Emily. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm not on my end, but if you guys can see me, that works.
Just.
As long as freaking Minecraft doesn't work or doesn't launch again, I'll be fine.
Austin, stop it.
Okay, we're back. We're back. All right. Emily, what you missed is Pran just shuffling with his scale armor on outside of the room. He was bagging Elas in. Elas being utterly confused, and then Pran just like taking the littlest sip of Bulbous and just passing out on the floor.
Wait, I didn't have to get bulbous from the bar. I have an unlimited supply in my flask.
Even though,
Right now.
even though you would still need to make a Constitution saving throw when you drank that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that I spent money for no reason.
Speaking of money, everyone, like you guys just, as you, all of you realize like that you have to spend money on here. You guys just check your pouches and you each find, you guys check yourselves and you find a pouch of 500 gold on all of you.
Hell yeah.
Find about how much you cut out.
500.
You knew about that already. I checked
Thank
out
you.
when I woke up.
Yeah. Like, but like as you guys just like, search yourselves, you guys just see 500 gold on you. And I know exactly 500 gold hype. Or let me find the cap first of all, because I fucking can't find the cap to my pen.
Neat.
Okay.
So obviously, Pran is going fucking broke.
Oh. No, don't do that.
Okay, but as
No, I mean he's going broke because he spends money on Bulbous when he has infinite in his cup or flask.
I'm gonna say 5 silver for a stein of Bulbous, and then 2 copper for milk or water.
Water costs money?
Yeah.
Yo,
Everything
Tazzy
costs
with a £10 donation.
Hey.
Hey!
Tazzy with a £10 donation. Sorry I didn't hear the text to speech. Sorry I didn't hear the text to speech. Tazzy, if you could repeat that in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. And that's another piece of wild magic for me. For me to use.
Wait, how much money were you spending?
Okay, that's 10 pounds. That's 10, like 1,000 bits. So Kiana, you gave me 1 wild magic, and now Taz gave me 1 wild magic.
Fuck.
All right, but
Yeah, thanks for that, Kiana.
Wait, no, that wasn't for Dean. Wait, it was.
Okay,
Don't
but
listen to me.
as you
Because
got,
you need more chaos in this world.
as you guys just chill out in the bar, it's currently sundown. So what do you guys choose to do with the rest of your time for the night in the Rusty Nook? Because obviously, as you guys know, there are quarters upstairs you can stay in.
Oh, Pran is well aware, but I think he's dead on the floor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So what do you?
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
Pran
stay
already
here.
knows about that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stay here.
And Eyes just looks out the window and sees just like the sky going completely dark, and because you need more chaos and it's already chaotic stream. Exactly, Tazzy, exactly. And as the sky goes dark, Eyes just looks out the window the rest can see and says, from judging by your friend being passed out on the floor, you guys can stay here tonight. 5 gold for all of you.
Yay!
All right.
Hey.
There are rooms upstairs, and then he just hands you guys like I'll say 3. I'll say 3 keys. One for Morgana and Nezes. One for Mistfall and Daken, and then another for Amida and Kaylin. And if you guys want, he can just stay there on the floor for tonight while pointing to Pran.
Yeah, he can just stay there. That's fine.
All right. But I'm gonna call the board to clean up the puke again.
Yes.
Oh.
And
Oh, we're sorry to bother you, sir.
I'm sorry.
the board just comes up and
Yeah, right. I forgot about Hawk.
he just like comes up to Dak and he's just like,
I don't know why that was. It's like the
Hey,
board
little
comes
buddy,
up
I'm
and
gonna pat you on the head. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great
I
job.
want to pat it side.
I'm patting the pig.
Oh god.
Mine.
all right.
Are we all just patting it?
Roll everyone that's patting the board. Roll me a charisma check.
I'm gonna pat it.
Animal handling.
I'm gonna pat it.
Straight charisma. Give me a straight charisma check.
I got a straight up natural 20. I'm not even joking. Jesus fucking
too.
Christ.
I got a nat 20.
Holy shit!
I'm
wow.
playing
Wow.
All right. Who else is patting the pig? Dan.
I got
I'm
9.
playing dead.
I rolled in. Wait, but charisma is only under saving throw.
No, straight charisma check. Just add your regular charisma modifier.
I got
I got a
21.
+4, so I got 18.
Kiana, what'd you roll?
21.
21. And
I
Kaylee?
got 9. 9.
Okay, so everyone besides Morgana, you can just feel this board just relaxing to your movement, to your pets. But as soon as Morgana touches this board, this thing goes into a fucking rampage.
Morgana, get away from it. You're scaring the poor thing.
I want to calm it
And
down.
like you can just see this boar's face just shift into unnatural anger.
I'm gonna run.
Hey,
I'm gonna just go upstairs and get out.
This board is just
I'm
like
petting it to calm down.
he's just like
No.
looking up and like, and he rams into the nearest person. And since Morgana actually bolted already, he's gonna go straight for Amida.
Fuck.
What do I have to do to save myself?
Dexterity
Run
saving
after him,
throw
hold
really
on.
quick.
Okay, because I want to flip over this board.
Dexterity
Don't
saving
flip over
throw.
the board. That'll only make you more pissed off.
That's bulls.
A dirty
I wanna calm
20.
it down, no.
Dirty 20. Okay, you just like
Yes!
you completely just you place your hands up on top of the board and you just pole vault off, like you just kind of jump over it without any trouble at all. You just kind of frog leap over it. with your great sword still attached to your body.
I'm just
God.
go over.
Straight bonus proficiency is not a thing just yet. Is not like a thing for straight checks, Ryan. It's more so just like for like saving throws, pretty much.
And skill, I think.
Yeah, it's skills and saving throws where the proficiency bonus is coming through, Ryan.
I have an idea.
Yes.
No.
I want to cast Speak with Animals so I can try to calm it down.
Yeah, go. As you.
Nice.
As you do that, you can just hear this boar like to use speak in common, and he just says, "Who is that? Who the hell is that?"
Hey, it's okay. It's
My
alright.
favorite character.
It's okay.
This boar just turns to you and with like still this angry and confused look. What?
Hey, can I try to assert my dominance at it?
No, shut up.
No, don't do that.
You can certainly try.
I got
You
this.
want to dominate the boar?
Don't put it like that.
Sometimes you just gotta show him who's boss.
This boar is that's
How are you gonna try? How are you gonna try to like interrupt the action between Mistfall and this boar?
I'm gonna T-pose at him.
dominant.
No. Shut up and let me do this.
Can someone please stop?
Give me
Kiana, I love
get okay. Natural 20 to Amida.
Nat 20 to Amida.
Thank you, Tazzy, for a nat 20.
I
Oh.
love
Being
you.
intimidated, but calm down at the same time.
Give me a straight charisma check. Use the nat 20 if you want to.
I'm using that nat 20. I'm not even gonna roll.
All right. So as you just T-pose, as you just T-pose in front of this boar, this
Why?
like you just see the sheer you just see the sheer fright on this boar's face, and Mistfall, since you cast Speak with Animals, you can just hear this boar say, "Who are you?"
We're interesting
As
people.
it should say. You T-posing.
I'm so happy.
And then you just see this boar flop over on its belly, and that's it. It's not even trying to get up.
And
I hate that
worked.
the T-pose work.
I hate that Tazzy gave the nat 20 to that.
Tazzy, I love you so
Tazzy.
much.
Good job, Tazzy.
I don't like you.
Thank you
Not
so much,
eating
Tazzy.
the boar.
Oh, why did you
Sorry, Kiana, repeat that, please.
We are not eating the boar. We're calming it down.
No, we're not eating
Of
it.
course we're not. No.
Someone in the chat pork dinner tonight.
No, Ryan, no.
Yeah,
Bad
I'm
character.
here.
Leave him alone. We're not eating him.
Can I rub its belly now? Now that it's just there.
I want to rub his belly.
Roll me an animal handling check with advantage, because you completely just calmed it down in a matter of seconds.
I want to
I
pet
rolled a
its
dirty
belly.
20.
17.
All right, the ones who are freaking who approach Beltan again, just roll him over and give him more pets, and you guys can just hear like these happy squeals.
Aww.
Aww,
But I can
best
hear
boy.
what the skills are. So.
Meanwhile, Pran is dying on the floor of alcohol poisoning.
Have fun.
Nobody cares about that.
Pran, roll me another Constitution save.
Oh, and Tom, don't
Oh,
forget you have an
22 for petting.
That's cocked.
Oh yeah, I do have a nat one. Yeah, I'm not forgetting in my notebooks right there.
22.
Oh, nice.
All right. As you just lay on the floor, you're still like completely drunk, but like you can still like get some senses on your movement, and like
I'm not moving.
get like you feel senses to your body, and you can, if you choose to get up from the ground, you won't need like much effort.
I'm going to stay here.
All right, Kaylin, what are you doing at this moment in time while this chaos is going down? Hello, Chris.
I'm just kind of sitting and watching this go down, honestly. She's just kind of watching in awe and just awestruck at this whole thing. That's really about it.
Fair enough.
You're welcome.
This world is interesting.
Yeah, this plane of existence is very interesting.
It's wholesome boar petting. There's nothing wrong with this.
Open to the wholesome boar petting is fine, but you know, leading into it was the avenue to wholesome boar petting, you know.
All right, and as you guys just keep petting Beltan, I just says, guys, it's getting late. You either need to retire, or I'm gonna close down with your buddy still on the floor, and you guys being locked in the bar.
That's fine.
That's fine.
And I just kind of gives like a confused look to you, kind of sort of seeing that you're not as drunk as you were before. Are you sure you don't want to sleep in an uncomfortable bed? Nat 20 to Pran.
20 for Pran.
Jesus, Tazzy!
Yeah.
I don't need that, but thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure about that?
He wants to forget everything.
Yeah, no, he definitely does not need that. Can't confirm from last session.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, I'll get up and go to. I'll get up and go to a room.
All right, cool. So as you guys just get up to your room. Okay, let me write down Nat 20 to Pran. Oh, it will be.
You are very right, Tazzy.
You're very right. Okay. As you guys just head up to your room, you guys just hear this alarmingly loud snoring.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Well, I'm already upstairs, so
Yeah, like as you like, roll me a perception check really quick.
Perception check.
Yep.
Okay. Let me. Can my computer not? Okay.
I rolled a 23.
All right. 23. 24.
16.
All right. So anyone that rolled and got above a 15, you guys can just hear like coming from one of the doors in the quarters, like unnatural, like just kind of like demonic sounding snoring.
Oh.
Christ, what is that?
And
just trying to explain.
as you guys go through, I'm gonna assume the walking order is similar to the layout. And Chris, Kaylin, can you hear this the most viscerally, pretty much?
I think I went upstairs before anyone else did, so I might be.
All right, so so Morgana and Kaylin, you guys can just hear this snoring the most viscerally, and it's coming from one of the quarters by the start of the way, by the start of the hallway to your rooms.
But knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you just hear this like just the noise of a sheer unnatural proportion.
Oh.
Why did you
I say we don't bother that.
Yeah, I think we should leave them alone.
Who's there?
Sleep.
Too late.
Gotta go.
You can as you guys just like completely as you guys try to like disengage from the vicinity of that door, it just like slams open. And you can see this like big, bulky, massive, like with like Polynesian style tattoos all over his body, kind of a big dude. Just like he's like chubby but like ripped as well.
Oh.
How tall?
I want to say like 6'4".
That's
Okay,
tall.
so like Hunter. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, 6'4", and he's just like, he opens the door and just like, he looks around and actually I'm gonna roll a perception check on this.
Can I roll stealth?
Does he know this?
Is this where the nat 1 applies to the DM?
Actually, yeah, and actually, yeah, and as this guy just like looks around, he only sees darkness in the hallway.
He's blind. We're good. Let's leave him
Oh my
alone.
God.
But as his entire form just bulges through the doorway, you guys can just see like these kind of like tusks going from his face, and two massive horns winding from his forehead backward.
Huh.
Oh, he's an orc.
Oh.
Or he sounds like an orc.
This guy is a full-on oni.
Oh.
Like
An Oni?
yeah, an oni, a Japanese orc.
Oh no.
Okay.
The tusks, his entire teeth are pure black, like obsidian black, and his skin is dark crimson red. The only thing he's wearing right now are some tattered pants, and that's it. So as you guys see this lurching being peek out the door, what do you guys want to do?
I'd
I'm
like
just
to
gonna
just try to
follow.
get to my
I'm
room.
backing the F away. I'm going.
Everyone who's just gonna,
Alright, yeah.
everyone that's just bolting to the room, roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, with
Hey, what now? Sorry?
disadvantage?
Yeah,
Stealth?
Fuck.
stealth.
Oh, that's
yes.
that has my highest modifier anyway.
Well, I rolled an 8, but my modifier is 11, so 19.
Holy shit!
Uh,
I rolled
I got
a 13. on
Dirty
the
20.
18.
yeah, nat 1 plus 3, so 4.
I'm gonna
I'm
stop
not
you
gonna
there,
With
win.
Kiana.
disadvantage, 19.
Not that one.
That one negates.
I have a dirty
everything.
20.
All right, so anything below a 5,
Okay, cool.
anything below a 5,
Fuck.
this thing sees, and Mistfall, this guy's hand just reaches towards you. This massive, lurching hand. That's like half your size.
I'm gonna take
Well,
my
you're-
sword and cut it off.
It was nice knowing you.
You're gonna take the sword and cut it off?
Yes, I'm going
No.
to take my Vorpal Greatsword in one hand and cut his arm off.
Do not.
Your
The
roommate?
worst part is
No,
because
no,
you're
the
supposed
Oni,
to-
the orc
I
demon.
know, but he's doing this for his now roommate.
Pretty much.
Hey,
So
dude.
okay, fuck. I don't have the stats for him already. Fuck. Okay.
Wait,
That's okay, I'm
Austin,
using my
Austin
natural
has a nat
20.
20.
Oh no.
Which means Vorpal Greatsword kills him.
Don't.
Killed him!
Okay. So I'm gonna describe the. I'm gonna.
Nat 20 with a Vorpal Greatsword is insta-death.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And the thing is, Axa has a Vorpal Greatsword too.
I do.
I swing mine with one hand, though.
No.
Yeah. So as you do that, this Vorpal Greatsword just as this hand just like tries to reach for Mistfall, your sword intercepts it and cuts it right along here, as smooth as butter.
Oh.
It just completely swings through it, and you can see the hand with black claws just flop on the ground. That entire thing bleeds out, and you can just see a shower of blood coming from the rest of this guy's hand.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
And he and he just fucking like topples back into his room as his hand just projectile bleeds all over the entire wall and all over Mist as well.
Oh,
Just
no.
drenching half of you, drenching Mistfall completely in blood, and just and like leaving splooges of blood everywhere in his room as well.
Ew.
She really wants to sigh in both relief and just like why what happened, but at the same time she's not going to open her mouth.
Yeah,
I'm going to loot him and his room now.
Oh my god!
Everything he owns is mine.
All right, all right.
The key.
You find 200 gold, 10 platinum. You find rations for I want to say like 5 days worth of food, but these are like beefy rations, so it could last you about like a month.
Oh shit.
And I want to say you found like a pretty hefty bottle of moonshine in his room as well.
I'm taking that too.
Fair enough. All right, and then
More alcohol.
and as he and of course as he was dying, he let out like this visceral scream.
Oh no.
Fuck.
So as that happens,
Asleep.
you hear two deep gnome feet just run up the stairs
Oh shit.
and see this entire mess.
They just see Pran one-handing a Warple greatsword and a dead Oni in front of him. Bad touch. And then I leave.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Haven't you done enough in this bar yet, Pran?
Pran, come on, man.
And okay, hold on. First of
Came
all,
here to
okay.
I'm going
Came here
to
to
point
sleep.
at the
Now I'm
troll.
murdering someone.
All right,
Going to
and
point
of course
at the-
this deep gnome that comes up is of course Ayla that you guys spoke about before. You spoke to before. And she's like, "What the hell happened? Who did this?"
How about the
Amida's
murderer
going
gave
to-
himself, Pran?
Out now! She just points to Pran. You out now!
Oof.
And leave everything you have.
No. And then I walk out.
no.
Fuck. I actually don't have any spells prepared for her as well. Fuck. Okay.
Ooh.
DM not prepared for these situations.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for that, but I'm gonna say, as you guys were coming up, you guys already passed like a door, and passed like a good door. She came, she was right behind you after this mess, and she just closes the door, uses arcane lock on it.
Wait, Elas did this? I'm confused. Sorry, I zoned out.
Ayla, that's Ayla, the deep gnome sage that I was talking.
Okay.
That I was talking to you about. She uses arcane lock behind her. Now you can't get past her without leaving all of your stuff behind. You murdered one of the best chefs on the island. What are we gonna do without him?
Oh, he was cooked. Damn. Good job, Pran.
You asshole.
Douchebag.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would Cure Wounds and Lesser Restoration do to heal this guy?
He's completely dead. That was an insta kill. You need to be a high enough
You
cleric to
murdered
use
him.
Revivify on this thing.
Hmm.
You cannot do this now.
Oh.
Can we bring him?
All right. And Ayla just interrupts you with a face palm. Just bring the body to Dr. Aberdeen. He'll help you guys out. And she tosses you one diamond coin. This is 1,000 platinum equivalent.
Why are we getting?
You'll need this to pay the doctor.
All right. Yeah. I pick up the corpse and arm and just carry him away. I don't know where the doctor is, so someone's gonna have to show me.
She releases the arcane lock. Near the center of town. Just take the body there, and he'll fix them up.
Okay.
So do you guys want to just join Pran and?
Yeah.
I got him into this mess, so yeah.
All right.
I don't want to be involved with the mess that Pran keeps making. I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
Who that? Okay, who timed out Jordan?
Oh, okay. No, that was me. Yeah.
Kaylee, untimed him out. That was an inside joke. That's why I didn't say anything about it.
Okay. I didn't know.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry about that, dude. Okay, but yeah. As you guys just take this lurking, beefy lurch of an Oni, you guys walk about, like, I want to say 5 miles to the hospital, carrying this, I want to say, like, 300-pound piece of like Oni meat, pretty much.
Good God.
Yeah. I'm gonna everyone roll me a strength check. Strength.
Oh shit.
Straight strength check.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Not 20.
For 1.
15.
All right.
So
14.
All right. Everyone above a 10. You guys just you're completely fine in carrying this guy, but everyone below a 10, you guys pick him up, and you just drop. Your entire body just drops to the ground.
Oh no.
yeah, not 20.
Anyone under a 10?
19.
Everyone under a 10, yes. 10 and under.
Okay.
So and Pran, you just lift him up without a care in the world. Because of your nat 20. And you just carry him to a hospital. It's like as you guys carry this guy through the entrance, you see a sign saying Dr. Gunther Aberdeen's Center Clinic. And
I'm gonna knock on the door with the Oni severed hand.
Not only do we carry the dead, but we disrespect them too.
As you try to knock on the door, it just opens automatically without you even fully knocking on the door.
Morgana's just gonna look at Pran and be like, "Why are you the way that
you and you guys,
okay,
as the door's just like
Sibby is like 90% of my impulse control when she's not here.
As you guys just completely as the door is completely open, you just see a white sterile space with a counter and 6 doors in this space, and with a big gate going forward, going through the other end of this. I want to say like 30 feet by 30 feet square room. Just 6 doors on left and right side, and another big gate at the end, and just a counter with no one there.
Are there any signs or anything that like?
There's just one bell on the counter. Just one ringy bell. Okay, and I assume Kaylin, you just ringed it. As soon as you saw it. All right. As you ring this bell, you just hear this visceral cracking of joints, bones, and other materia forming as you into like a full-on figure before you.
Oh god, it's white all over again.
Hey Doc, we found a corpse. Well, I made a corpse. I shouldn't have.
And as you still say this, a visceral like skeleton forms in front of you with just some muscle in between the bones and joints still strung together.
And this is fine.
Somehow, while his body was forming, his lab coat and pants somehow were still around him. And
is this Gaster?
And as you guys just completely as his entire form completely just finishes forming, you see two pink eyes glow up in his eye sockets, like two pink lights, just two pink lights in his eyes just glow, and he adjusts his doctor's coat and says, "Ah, yes, I'm Dr. Gundabadin. What can I do for you?" And just stares down Pran, pretty much.
I want to heft the Oni up onto the table.
Do you just want to set the Oni with its arm on the table?
Yep.
All right, roll me a strength check.
This guy is dead.
Can I help him with this?
Then Pran just roll me with it.
It's a 23.
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, without issue, you just flop him on the table, ringing the bell once again, and he just takes out a pair of glasses out of his lab coat and says, "Ah, yes, I see Galanga has died again. All right."
Wait, again?
Again?
This happen often?
He takes out a staff from under the counter. He casts Revivify. As he does
This
so,
happen often?
as he casts Revivify, he attaches the arm you severed off of him back onto where it was, and you just see life return to this Oni's eyes. Just.
I'm gonna back away now.
Oh,
I'm chilling in my bed.
Same.
I'm gonna hold the diamond coin out to the doctor, and say, "Here you go."
All right, sufficient payment, I see, for another successful resurrection. And he just puts it in his coat nonchalantly.
Miss is gonna hide behind someone because she is still covered in this guy's blood.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I see. So you were showered. He uses prestidigitation on you, and you're just in a matter of seconds, you're all clean, on mist.
Oh, shit. Nice. Thank you.
And you guys can clearly see the realization just pop into his eyes. Oh, you guys are new. Okay. So which one of you killed this guy?
Hi.
Is it Pran?
I'm gonna point at Pran. Just
Everyone points at Pran.
My bad.
Points.
Good thing I don't need to eat, cause I would be pissed at you. And he just points at Pran. As you can see, I'm a skeleton. I kind of don't need to eat. No inner organs. Don't need to eat or drink. So, this guy dying, I've revived him so many times before. I can't even. I've already lost count.
Does he die so often?
Trust me, everyone on this island dies too often. I've had to retire twice because this was just insane how many people died on this island that I had to revive. And he just
I think we should go.
He kind of just shuffles behind the counter, and he pulls out this like kind of a business card, and he just gives it to Kaylin. If you guys need any of my revival services, don't be afraid to ask.
Thank you.
And as he does that, as you say thank you, just bones just fall on the floor. His coat falls on the floor, same with his pants and his glasses. Glasses somehow don't shatter.
God, I wish that were me.
And
Does he have anything in his like clothes that I could steal?
Empty. His clothes are completely empty, but you can see two more staffs that were similar to the one he pulled out. 3 staffs total under the counter.
I might take one, or at least see what they are.
Emily, repeat that, please.
Okay, see what they are, and then take one of those.
Their staffs of Revivify.
Yeah, I'll probably take one.
Go right ahead.
And I'll just... I don't know if I should leave payment for that.
Does he still have the diamond coins on them? Or on him?
The coin disappeared along with his bones as soon as he just vanished.
I'm gonna try to wake up the cook.
He's like passed out. He's still like, he's kind of like still asleep from when before you guys kind of like heard his snoring. So as he's still like coming to his senses like internally, you guys can just hear his snoring go louder and louder and louder.
Let's not wake him up again.
I'm going to leave.
Pran, I'm not even there. Pran will kill me.
So what do you guys want to do? Pretty much just.
Well, I think both me and Nezes took a staff and just.
Does the Oni have anything on him?
Again, just raggedy pants, and that's it.
I already took all of his stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But you were forced to leave it by the deep gnome.
No, I wasn't. I didn't set it down
before you forced that on. You opened the Arcana lock again, and he went out.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, so you have all of his stuff pretty much. All right, and
I'm not going back to that tavern.
It's currently sundown. So do you guys just want to start finding somewhere else to stay for the night, or because you're still technically paid for everything?
I mean, we might have a look around the... Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still there.
Would it be Staff of Healing? So I'm trying to add it to my inventory.
It'd be a custom item. Staff of Revivify, yeah. Just we'll handle that afterwards.
Okay.
I'm going to wander around and look around the city for a little bit.
Daken, what do you do as well?
I'm still at the tavern. I didn't join them.
Okay, so do you decide to just
sleeping.
like okay, you retire for the night. Okay, cool. And everyone else, Pran, you just decide to wander around the city?
Yep.
All right. What do the rest of you want to do? Just go back to the tavern and retire for the night.
Go with Pran.
Yeah, I'll go with Pran.
All
I'll go back to the tavern and retire.
I'll go with Pran for the hell of it.
All right. So Daken and Kaylin are retiring in their rooms, and as you guys go ahead and walk around, like what seems to be like a completely darkened city. There's no lights, nothing around this entire city. So roll me a perception check and see what and I'll tell you what happens. What each of you notice.
Do I have 120 feet of dark
21.
vision? So do I have advantage at all?
Yeah, you anyone who has dark vision, you guys can see
Nat 20.
You guys can see clear. Everyone who has dark vision, you guys can see clear as day.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, well, I rolled a
That Nat 20 was pointless, so cool.
Yeah, Nat 20 was pointless. Yes.
28 was both pointless.
Wait, no, I'm fine.
I'm
fine. I have dark vision too.
Don't tieflings also have dark vision?
Yes.
Well, I rolled Nat 20 anyway, so either way, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, either way.
Amida,
I have 120 feet.
don't you have dark vision as well? Because I believe everyone. Okay, cool. And Mist.
Everyone who's wandering has dark vision.
Okay, so what'd you roll, Mist?
Kiana.
I didn't roll anything.
Roll me a perception check. Just see how much you can see in the dark.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Ooh.
you guys can just see this town like littered with so many different shops that you guys don't even know where you guys will go in the morning because it's sundown, everyone's closed down. And as you guys approach like the center of the city, Morgana, roll me a history check.
A history check. With advantage or no?
Yeah, with advantage, yeah. Sure.
Well, nat 20 doesn't matter.
All right.
Which would be a +1 with my modifier.
That's 21. Okay, perfect.
But yeah, nat 20.
As you guys just approach the center of the city, you see a huge statue of a deep gnome on a throne. With
And do I
labeled Mr. Satan?
Do I recognize this?
This is just like a full-on, like, pompous deep gnome on a throne, holding up,
Mr. Satan.
holding his hand up like this, sort of, and with a text below saying, hold on, I know I had this somewhere around my notebook. Fuck, I forgot.
Now my heart is racing.
Oh no.
Okay. May all be healthy and happy, for it's my duty as king. And written as a quote from King Trochet. Morgana, you know that this is Winkerbean.
Winkerbean's not a deep gnome.
Yes, he is.
Yep, he is.
No, he's a regular gnome.
He's a deep gnome.
No, he's a regular gnome. They said that multiple times because Zach kept asking.
Okay, retcon, it's a regular gnome.
Okay, I can ask Keiju later.
Yeah, to clarify, but still.
Yes.
Morgana, you know that this is Winkerbean?
Just rage automatically, just...
And under that quote, the full name is said King Trochet Adrian Winkerbean.
This is just like, who's Winkerbean? Who's that? And looks at Morgana.
You don't want...
I'm going to pick up the angry high elf and walk in the other direction.
Roll me a strength check.
She's gonna start screaming and hitting him. Just let me
actually,
down.
Morgana, roll me a dexterity check, and Austin, roll me a strength check with disadvantage because she's just like wobbling in your hands.
Wait, what check again?
Dexterity.
Oh, straight dexterity. Okay.
Yeah, straight dexterity.
I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Okay, so that's a 21 for me.
Alright. With disadvantage?
Yes.
You know how his modifiers are!
17 and then a 19, and my strength is +4.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my
okay.
God.
So you just pick up Morgana with no issue and just carry her off. Like, how long do you want to carry her off?
I'm screaming at him to put me down.
I'm
screaming at Pran to put me down.
Roll me a strength check actually, Morgana, just to see how you can.
Strength check, you said?
Yep, with advantage actually. Yeah.
Oh, with.
Yep, with advantage.
Okay, 17 plus 1, so 18.
You still can't get out of Pran's grasp. He's just
Damn it!
He's just like carrying you away from the statue while you're kicking and screaming. What do you want to like scream out? Pretty much.
I'm basically just screaming at Pran to put me down.
All right.
Well,
That's
I'm
basically
not putting you down to stop screaming.
Well, then put me down and I'll stop screaming.
Stop screaming and I'll put you down.
Oh no.
You're gonna wake people up.
And
as you guys say that,
Steam.
nat 20 for Morgana. Oh my god.
Nat 20 for Morgana.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll me another strength check and go ahead and use that nat 20. And as you do that, you just like pop out of Pran's arms and just like jump on the ground. What do you do afterwards?
Oh, come on now. Thanks for a little bit more.
I'm just kind of gonna like go look at the statue again, see if there's anything else maybe that I noticed, or like anywhere on the statue or around us.
All right.
Anywhere.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
With advantage or without?
Without, just straight.
Wait, perception?
Straight perception, yes.
So I have a modifier as 3, and then I have a proficiency bonus of 2. So
yeah, just add the 5. Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
All right. So.
Hi, Sal.
Hi, Sal. But so around the statue of Winkerbean, you see just a few flowers stacked around, and a letter, just calmly placed near where the quote is. It's a big statue, like a 15 feet high statue of this guy.
I'm gonna read the letter.
It says, as you open it, it only says, "Thank you, dear King, for providing us with shelter." That's all you see in that's all you read on the letter. It's written in common. And
he's gonna crumple it up and toss it to the side.
It was written in poor common, so it was like written by like a 5-year-old, 4-year-old kid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crumple it up and throw it to the side.
All right. And as you do that, a guard just turns the corner from one of the buildings nearby and says, another loiterer. He comes up to you. He's still like one of those like full like kind of like overly sized armor guards that you guys saw from before. Since I've dealt with this so many times already in this week, I'm not gonna give you a lot of punishment. What are you doing here at this time of night? It's already been as you guys were walking around, a significant amount of time has passed, and it's already like 2-3 a.m. By our time.
I mean, she just kind of looks at Pran, asking him like, "You want to explain what happened?"
I killed a guy I shouldn't have, so we were getting him resurrected. And then I got bored, so I wandered off.
Oh, the doctor's place, I see. Okay. Like, even though it's a big city, you guys already, from all the interactions you've seen, you guys can already piece together that everyone knows everybody else in the city. Just pretty much. And alright, you're new. Go to a nearby tavern and go to sleep.
Do you know anywhere I could get something, like a living creature summoned here?
Not sure, but... And he notices your tattoos, your draconic tattoos around all of your wrists, and says, if you guys win the High Hell tournament, you guys may be able to summon something or someone. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I know. There may be a summoner, but not to my knowledge. And
okay, thanks. And I leave.
All right, just don't loiter around again, okay? And
no promises.
And the guard just walks off. What do you guys choose to do after that?
I mean,
back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Are there any like other taverns nearby other than the Rusty Nook?
Probably just like smaller like tavern-like inns, but none of them seem to even have a second floor to them. Only the Rusty Nook has more or less like suitable quarters, and even then it's like minimal to a degree. So, you guys choose to like go back to the Nook?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, and just retire for the night?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. as you guys retire for the night, everything's quiet. Everything's all right. You guys, of course, as some of you retire, you guys can just hear some familiar stomping on the ground and a door being shut.
Not messing with that.
As the Oni returns to his room.
Nope. Just.
And everything goes by. Everything goes by smoothly. For the rest of the night. Come morning, those who actually need sleep in the party, you guys are woken up by a commotion downstairs. And it seems like it's eyes screaming to someone who sounds human downstairs.
Is it like a particularly male or voice?
It's a male voice, yes. It's a male voice, yes. And after a few minutes of just like trying to figure out what they're arguing about, you guys can clearly hear Ice's voice say, "You are not the tax collector! Get the hell out!" And you can just like clearly hear that across the entire bar, just reverberate. What do you guys decide to do? Just head down?
Yeah.
All right. And as you guys do that, you just see this pompous looking male figure with long brown hair and elvish ears. Even though he was just yelled at, he still has pompous. No, and you can hear him say, "Just no, I'm the tax collector. You are supposed to listen to me."
Do I recognize that voice?
History check.
With advantage or with this?
With disadvantage, because again, memories are still quite foggy for you.
8.
No, you don't recognize this voice at all. By looking at him, you can probably figure out who he is, but not to your knowledge of by his voice. No.
I'm gonna peek around the corner and see if I can get a quick look at him.
All right, perception check really quick. That's to everyone pretty much.
Nat 20.
Okay.
That's everyone that's coming down. The stairs.
Do I add my modifier?
30, 20.
Do I just leave it at
30,
20?
15.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Everyone above a 5. You guys can just clearly see that this guy's just like, his armor is like completely like slimmed to his body by like custom order, and he still has like the guard emblem on his shoulder, but it looks like it's somewhat dented, and it looks like someone other than the actual forge master imprinted that on his armor.
Can I tell like what race?
Why is that guy wearing fake guard armor?
Yeah, you can obviously say that it's fake guard armor, and Morgana, you can obviously see that like that this is an elf. This is a pure elf. You don't.
It's a what?
It's a pure elf.
Okay.
You don't know like which kind of like, is it high elf, Eladrin like Kaylin is, or whoever?
Definitely not a drow.
But it's definitely not a drow. You just can't make.
Okay.
You just can't make. None of you guys can make sure if it's like an elf of if it's a high elf or an Eladrin or whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up and ask who this guy is and why he's wearing fake guard's armor.
It's not fake guard's armor. He was his brother was forced to enter him into the guard, so he got the cheapest armor available. This is Farron. And he just bows towards you, even though even as he bows towards you, you see like his cocky grin turn into like more so of a grin of like complete distaste towards you.
Towards me or who?
Towards Pran.
Okay.
because he can clearly see that he's a drow, like half drow still.
Morgana's gonna walk downstairs now that she knows it's not who she thought it was originally.
All right. And as he bows, he says, "Hello, my name is." Okay. Fuck, I keep forgetting the names. Shit. Fucking hold on. Fuck. Wait. I need to have. Okay. Oh, wrong fucking notebook. God damn it. Great. Okay. Hello, the name is Ferris Orison. Glad to meet you.
I didn't ask.
Hmm?
Glad to meet you. And like he has like these kind of squinted eyes, but even through that, you can just feel the complete and utter distaste towards you.
Yeah, she's kind of gonna look at him and be like, "Yeah, hi," and just kind of sit down at the bar.
I just gets you another stein of bulbous on me for the morning. Here you go.
I don't want a bulbous. No, just get me a water.
All right. He Ice just chugs the stein himself and gets you the water.
Okay, and that's how much? How much?
2 copper.
2 copper.
2 copper, yeah.
All I have are gold pieces.
You can just like it'll retract from your gold, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just hand him the 2 copper and he gives you the glass of water. So Ferris, what do you want this morning? I said I wanted taxes. And you can just yeah.
So you're telling me this guy didn't earn his station? Instead, it was given to him by his brother?
Kind of forced onto him, yeah. To give it to him, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Leave. Now sit down.
He just kind of ignores you guys and stands there and still turns his head now straight onto the bartender. Just doesn't give just like completely just stands there like a candle. Like he is just like one creepy motherfucker and he's just like staring down this bartender.
Is he like right? Who's he like sitting down next to? Or whatever?
He's not sitting down. He's like standing up by the bar, but like completely staring down eyes.
Okay.
He's technically standing closest to Morgana actually. No wait. Yeah, closest to. Wait, did Mist go downstairs as well? Is everyone else downstairs at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, so closest to Nezes actually, yeah. So he's just like standing there, not a word, just like a creepy smile and squinted eyes, just staring towards the bartender.
I like lean around so I'm in between him and the bartender and be like, "What's your deal?"
Beats me. His brother's the one who actually collects taxes here, not him. I have no idea. And just dead silence from
saying that to the tax collector, not to
Ferris, yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah. So wait, you asked that to Ferris? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just here to collect the taxes. And you can just clearly see that it's a fucking lie.
My understanding is that's not your job.
Your brother sent you?
No. You can just like.
Oh, so it's a shakedown.
He completely ignores you.
Did your brother
that's
send
fine.
you?
At least I can earn my job.
Ooh. Shit. Damn.
And as he ignores you once again, he kind of leans in and stares down each and every single one of you. And as you guys, as he leans down towards you, you guys see his eyes just like widen a little bit, then more and more, and then his eyes just become like these two beams towards you. His eyes open to an absurd amount as he stares down each and every single one of you down.
Morgana's kind of gonna reach in her bag and just kind of have a hand on her.
On her what?
On her dagger.
Okay, cool.
And I tried to intimidate him.
You want to keep those eyes look away.
Again, he ignores you, and who wants to intimidate him? Roll him an intimidation check.
I'm going for it.
And
I was actually thinking about sweet talking him.
Sweet talking doesn't.
24 for intimidation.
Well,
22.
One thing we didn't do.
What a surprise.
We're gonna. Pran and Amida are not happy today.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me roll.
Go for it.
All right.
Where is it? 13.
All right. So everyone above a 15, you guys can just see him kind of squint. You just see his eyes like kind of. Everyone, you guys can just see his eye kind of squint back, and the ones who actually rolled above a 15, you guys can just see a little trickle down his wayside.
He pissed himself, yeah.
And he just like bends up straight again and then walks out. And as you guys can just as he walks out, you guys just see like a little bit of a trail.
No.
What a loser!
And he just walks out of the bar without a word. Just
Well,
comes.
that's done.
Well, that was interesting.
That was something for sure.
And I just like kind of does a bit of a face palm. Since it's the morning, he's kind of has his blue hoodie on. His eyes, of course, like shine blue as usual.
Is this Sans?
Sans Undertale?
Sans Undertale in Roll the Dragon?
Confirmed.
But yeah, as you as the morning winds down again,
it's not a fight. It doesn't need Megalovania now. Calm down. Not a fight. You run Snowden.
He needs like his regular music.
Okay, but as you guys, as the morning winds down again, you guys can just see him face palming and just like rubbing like the lining of his eye sockets to try to calm down. Just with his thumb and with his index finger just running around his eye sockets. I swear this guy gets annoying, but that's more annoying by the day.
Hey, Ice, can you tell me if there's a summoner around here somewhere?
Not to my knowledge, no. Sorry. The only summoner I know is the Great Dragon, and he obviously summons you all here, so beats me.
What about a blacksmith?
Oh, blacksmith? All right. Near the next edge of the town, Fairheim Blacksmithy. Go there.
All right. Anyone want to join me?
Where's the blacksmith?
I'm sure I'll join over to the blacksmith one day.
Okay.
All right.
Anyone else?
Kayla will just be at the bar sipping on water.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna stay for a little bit.
All right, fair
I
enough.
need to stretch my legs from retiring early last night.
And you're gonna join him as well, then? To the blacksmith. Okay. Cool. So as you guys make your way to the next edge of town, you just see kind of a bustling by the statue you once were during the night. Kind of a sort of a bustling of like human figures, warforged, elves, drow, every sort of race that you guys can remember, pretty much.
Morgana's just kind of gonna glare at that crowd and put her hood up from her cloak.
All right. Do you guys just bolt to the blacksmithy pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. And who's going in first to the blacksmith?
Probably me.
All right.
Probably.
Of course, as you open, you guys just approach the blacksmithy, and you guys just see the sign with Fairheim Blacksmithy with kind of an old minotaur face on it, with a hammer and a sword next to it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a protruding sign, like a kind of a
3D sign.
Yeah, not a 3D sign. It's like the wall is like straight on, and the sign's like kind of like that.
Gotcha.
It's like kind of like a bar, like kind of similar to a bar sign. And as you guys walk in, just every single wall is littered to like with swords, weaponry, every single amount and accoutrement you can think of about that a blacksmith could do. Some of them done kind of shoddily. Some of them done so brilliantly. You guys won't. You guys think that would be expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys walk in, the counter to the blacksmithy is just completely empty, and there's just as you guys look more so to the back, there's just some work being done. Maybe on a sword, just some maybe just some polishing work is being done in the back, as you guys can probably see from where you enter into the blacksmithy.
Okay.
The counter is emptied. No one's currently manning everything with the funds or anything. Just completely empty.
Would there be like any magic items I'd happen to find?
Roll me a perception check with advantage, because this is a smaller space.
Nat 20.
All right. You can just see a few rings scattered across like the see-through counters. You can make sense of a few of them. A ring of water walking, and there are 3 scrolls next to the rings, and one of them is a scroll of invisibility.
Okay.
That's all you can like discern from looking around, and everything else is just like unknown magical items to you at this point in time. So what do you guys decide to do, pretty much?
Who's with me again?
Daken, Mistfall, Pran, and Nezes.
Okay.
Emily, repeat that. Sorry.
Not there.
Oh, okay, so just Daken, Mistfall, and Pran.
Okay.
All right. So you're at the counter. What do you decide to do?
I'll probably just look around for some, see if anyone's...
You can see someone being busy in the back, but that's honestly it.
Okay.
Do I know if... I'm going to call out and say, hey, does anyone here know how to enchant stuff?
As you say that, the polishing work from the back stops, and a young, around 20-year-old deep gnome girl walks out from the back of this blacksmithy. Her hair up in a ponytail, kind of hunched over and stretching from working on polishing a sword or whatever, and she says, "Oh no, sorry, that an enchantment has to be done across the street. How may I help you with any weapons?"
What magical weapons do you have?
Not at the moment, but if you not any at the moment, but if you need something, you can order anything by commission.
Okay.
If you're gonna be here for a while. And like this, since I can't replicate it, this is obviously like in an accent you can remember, Morgana.
It's definitely
Okay.
Lizzie.
Do I need to?
Roll me a history check with advantage.
With advantage. Let me find my modifier. 14.
You remember this accent being similar to your mentor.
Okay.
Eerily similar, but you can't pinpoint it. Why? You can't pinpoint why.
Okay.
That's really it. What, Daken, what are you guys gonna ask about, pretty much?
I'm just having a little look around. I just want to stretch my legs.
Fair enough. Mist?
I actually said that I didn't go, but I was planning on just like walking around the town.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then... Alright, sorry. Yeah, then you just walk around the town. So it's Pran, Daken, and Morgana at the blacksmithy then.
Okay.
What's Pran doing?
Yeah, then what are you doing, Pran?
I'm just looking around.
Alright. So yeah.
Morgana's kind of just looking at Lizzie and trying to figure out like how she knows that accent. Or like who she...
Actually, I'm gonna let you do another perception check. Just straight, no advantage, no disadvantage.
Perception is 5, so 3. Hold on. 21.
Yep, you completely just pinpoint that she looks eerily similar to your mentor as well, and you can put 2 and 2 together that this is Warblin's daughter.
Told you.
What a surprise.
Okay. She's kind of taken aback for a moment. She's kind of gonna reach her hand out, introduce herself. Say, hi, my name is Morgana Ravencroft.
Oh, hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Lizzie Wirecheek. It's great to meet ya.
And immediately color drains her face. And she kind of backs up, just in shock.
And as you do that, Lizzie's just completely confused. I'm sorry, is everything okay?
She's still like kind of shocked, and it takes her a minute, but after a bit she kind of looks up at her and she's like, "You're Warblin's daughter."
And as you say that, every bit of like emotion drains from her face as well. And you can just see a little lone tear just going down her face. As she stutters while she says, "My late father? How do you know him?"
I'm gonna go.
Bye.
I'll just be over here.
Right.
Across the street to get any
Fathers and never time.
She's still very, taken aback, and she's stuttering and shaking. She's like, he took me in after my parents were killed.
I see. And then you guys can just see another figure kind of just like lurch from behind the back as well. You guys can see that it's an old minotaur, like ages old, like almost to the cusp of death, of natural death. And riding in on a bony wheelchair that you guys can see was formed by a demi-lich.
Okay.
And as this Minotaur just strolls in and with his wheelchair, and he says, what is going on here? I heard a commotion."
Morgana's just too in shock to even reply to that.
Lizzie, sweetie, what's wrong? Silence from Lizzie.
I kind of just look between the two of them, like, again, just in general shock.
You putting 2 and 2 together, you can obviously see that this Minotaur's an iron hoof.
Would I recognize?
Not necessarily, but you've been to Fairheim before for like a brief stint,
Okay.
So you know Ironhoof already. Like,
Okay.
But only as a passing glance, not personally.
Yeah.
So Lizzie's just taken aback, and she pulls up a stool from her counter and just sits down. You can just hear like deep breathing from her end. This is
So, Kaylee, how much longer till that wig gets snatched?
This is all sudden.
Same here.
So, my father took you in?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in like 10 years already.
I haven't seen him since he left with another group to try and find you.
And you see more tears stream down his face. It's the last time I saw him too. In that boat.
What boat?
No, the last thing I remember is a big explosion.
And she's kind of like, tears also start streaming down her face, realizing that he passed.
That's all I remember of my father. The last memories of him were just smiling while everything turned to ash. And again, another brief stint of silence washes over the entire shop. You can only just hear deep breathing from Lizzie, and as she realizes she's met another person who's met her father.
Morgana kind of reaches out her hand and just kind of looks at her sadly, and it's like, your father was a very good man. And he cared about you so much.
He was still an asshole, though. You can just see a bit of a smile across her face as tears just keep streaming down as well.
Yeah, she kind of laughs softly at that.
That's all you can hear from her for the next like 15 minutes. She puts her hand on yours and says, "I don't know how you got here, but if you want to stay over for a day or two, don't be afraid." And then, as she lifts her head up a bit more, she notices the draconic tattoo and is taken a little bit aback as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then she just takes her hand back and just positions herself on her stool, sort of like this. And just more silence washes over the entire shop.
How did you two even get here from Fairheim?
We don't even remember. It's been so long since then. We woke up. We both woke up on a boat. Ironhoof was older than I last saw him, so I'm not sure how much time has passed since he was taken before I was. We don't, and she shows you both of her wrists. No draconic tattoos at all.
Okay.
And you can see same for Ironhoof. No draconic tattoo.
Okay.
So they were either taken or transported by some other means from somewhere else.
Okay.
And that's it. She just says, I don't remember anything before that. Just I remember an explosion, and then everything turning to ash around me, and then waking up in a bone cathedral, and then that's it. Then waking up on a boat again.
Morgana's gonna walk behind the counter and just go to hug her.
She hugs you back, and you can just feel her her fingers just sink into your back. And just you feel more and more moments of silence pass as the shop quiets down and the city around you grows silent as well. And let's go back to Kaylin for a second.
Woo!
Let's go back to Kaylin for a second.
Oh boy.
You're just at the bar drinking, pretty much.
Just having water, yeah, basically. Yeah.
All right. As you drink your final sip of the water, you kind of hear this flash of lightning, outside of the bar.
Okay.
You and Amida hear this just flash outside of the bar. It doesn't, and the sun is clear. The sky is clear as day, so it couldn't have been. You guys know it couldn't have been any like natural lightning.
Okay. Huh.
Do you guys go? Do you guys go and investigate?
I mean, I'm gonna look to Eyes for a moment and ask: Is sun lightning normal here?
No. Trust me. I've lived here for 1,000 years. I don't know anything about that.
God damn it!
Because we saw somebody get resurrected for 1,000 gold, and just asking, just thought to ask. All right, and just we'll step on outside and see what's going on.
You just see an orb rolling by your feet, and a burn mark where the lightning struck. Like it was like 5 feet from the entrance.
Okay. Well,
And a ball just starts rolling down to your feet from that burn mark.
what does this orb look like?
You pick it up. It's more or less like a pure white orb, but a bit of dark crimson red aura. Looks like it's stuck inside.
It's a Dragon Ball.
Austin, I will smack you.
Emily, are we both thinking the same thing right now?
I feel like I know what this is, and if I'm alright, then yeah.
Oh god, okay. Oh wow. Fuck.
You brought it back, didn't you, Tom? You brought it back.
You brought it back.
Kaylin, you stare into. Do you stare into this orb?
I guess so. Sure, why not?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw really quick.
Oh no!
It's not gonna go well.
Jesus, who the hell is crackling?
Who is making the crunchy noise? Yeah, that's. Alright, wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
That is a 12.
So as you concentrate your vision into this orb, your memories start to flood to an extreme amount and overwhelm your psyche. Memories of your mother, memories of your father. Every single moment in time you've experienced in every single dimension you've been to. Just wash over you in an instant.
Wow. All right.
And as you see that in your head, you hear, hold on. I'm glad you're all right, sweetheart. And it just cuts out, and you see yourself, and you come to your senses back on the back of the entrance of the bar.
Okay. Am I holding the orb still, or
you're still holding it in your hand?
Okay.
It's still visible, but the red aura has shifted to green.
Oh, okay.
That's all you can see in this moment in time. Amida, you just saw Amida, you were next to Kaylin, and you just saw in a brief stint, just like the light inside the orb while Kaylin was looking at it, just like cut from green to from red to green, and just in less than a second of a flash. Just cut from those two colors within the orb like that.
Would I know anything about the orb?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Shit, okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm not sure if you have another natural 20.
No, I don't think so. I used the one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm T-posing, yeah. Cool. Roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage, because this is not exactly from this plane of existence.
Okay. Does it matter if I got a natural 20?
Okay. All right.
That matters.
Okay.
That matters. That totally matters.
All right.
20s.
Good stuff.
Okay. You can tell from like looking at this orb. This was transported somehow from the plane of annihilation.
Oh no. Kaylin, she's gonna like walk over to her and just be like, Kaylin?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
She's shaking her head. This is going, Kaylin, you put that down now.
Okay, all right.
You try to put it down, but as soon as you put it on the ground and release it, you blink and the orb is still in your hand.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not boding well.
It's just stuck infused to your being pretty much at this point in time.
Okay. Maybe you need to explain what's going on. Obviously, this isn't from this realm. I can tell that much. But
a new hand touches the beacon.
Where is it from again? The realm of annihilation?
Yep.
Annihilation.
Okay. She's gonna look over to Kaylin and go, Kaylin, you may not believe me, but that's from the realm of annihilation.
How did it get here?
Kaylin, you know of this title rings through your head once again, as you remember your father was transported there not by his own free will.
When I sailed the Astral Sea, I tried to make sure that my castle stayed away from there. I only know that my father was trapped there somehow, but how did that get here? Is that...
I don't know. That's the thing.
And again, as you hold this orb, the green light expands and then contracts within the orb.
Okay.
And it starts in after a bit after that. It kind of starts like breathing, expanding, shrinking, expanding, shrinking, still within the orb.
Maybe your father's trying to communicate with you? I don't know.
Maybe, but that's not really normal for plantiers or orbs of communication to transfer themselves from plane to plane. That would take some incredible magic, I think.
And as you say that, there's a crack in the orb.
Uh-oh.
And another.
Oh no. Oh no.
And a third. And the top of the orb shatters.
Oh boy.
A white light blinds you for a split second. And during that split second, you can feel this arcane magic just wash over you. And as you guys as you guys just reassess your vision, the orb is still in your grasp, Kaylin, but the green light within it is completely gone. This is a pure white orb in your hands right now.
Can I put it back on the ground now, or?
You put it on the ground, still appears in your hand again. This was obvious from your first thought, Amida, this was a messenger orb. But upon the shattering, it was a transportation orb between realms.
I think we did something wrong here.
I don't know how though. What I just
maybe can we walk in by any chance, or no?
Okay, you walk in, Kaylin, you still hold the orb. Of course. It's
Right.
still latched onto your hand. You were the deemed recipient of this
guess
thing.
so.
And as you walk in, I just nonchalantly tells you, why are you holding up your arm like that?
Trust me, I really wish I could stop.
Don't put it down, buddy.
He doesn't see the orb. He doesn't see the orb itself.
I'm still in there.
Yeah, everyone in the party, with your draconic tattoos, you can see that the orb in Kaylin's hand. Eyes can't. None of the patrons in the bar can see this orb. They just think Kaylin's holding up her arm in a strange manner.
Oh no.
No, you don't see this? Do you see the orb? See, look it. I just kind of like put it in Iz's face. Look it. Look it.
As you do it, the orb just kind of hits his skull, but he still can't see it. He kind of like touches the orb. Hold on a sec. All right. And as he touches the orb, his form just drops to the ground, similarly to the doctor that you saw before.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah, okay, probably right.
And as his form drops, a light pops into the orb. It's blue.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Shit.
I know what.
Dude, stop
I know
killing
what this
people!
is. Oh no!
God,
Put the orb
damn
away
it.
now.
It's a soul gem. I think this is a soul gem.
A what?
And you put it on the counter. It kind of just rolls in place. Like it just like kind of spin dashes in place. And if you focus in on it, you can hear Iz's voice just say, "What the hell happened?" Just repeat it over and over and over and over again with the same intonation, same way of speaking, same tone, just over repeating eternally.
Oh no.
Kaylin, give him back his soul.
I really would like to. I don't know how though.
His body didn't drop. His bones just kind of crumbled to the ground and disappeared, just like the doctor did.
We might need to find new bones.
Maybe just kind of like picks the orb back up and just kind of tries to put it into her bag.
Yeah, you put it into your bag. You blink again. It's not in your arms.
Oh.
So it stays in bags. That's good. All right. Each soul stays in bags. Got it.
Okay.
All right. Good to know. We need to find somebody who knows about magical items in this area if there's such a person like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we're on this session for tonight.
Ah.
Well then.
My wig snatched. My eyebrows snatched. My will to live snatched.
Oh god.
Snatched.
Everything
Wasn't me this
snatched.
time.
So we'll be continuing this next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT, for episode number 3 of Roll the Dragon.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh.
What is it with my character and orbs? I swear to shit.
Don't knock on strange doors. Don't stare into strange orbs.
It's just good advice overall, yeah.
Oh god.
Remember, friends,
Plan unsupervised.
Remember, friends, when you visit Sadori, don't knock on snoring people's doors and don't look into weird orbs.
That's our new quote.
That's the new t-shirt design.
Yes.
I'm putting.
We still need this boygonium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need Daken.
Yeah, we need a Neum. Yeah, we totally need the Neum.
Okay, but yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode of Roll the Dragon. We'll be back next week on Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT. You guys can figure out your time zones. We'll be posting that on. We'll be posting all American time zones on the Twitter. Go ahead and follow that at Roll the Dragon as well. Would be greatly appreciated. I hope you guys follow the cast as well on Twitter. We'll see you guys next week. And
any announcements?
Oh yeah, any announcements across the table?
2 p.m. PST, 11 a.m.
Yep. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be on Sunday. We'll be on our time slot.
Yep, on our primary time slot. Any announcements across the table?
I do.
Chris,
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, hope you guys have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
I do special effects makeup and all that, and my Instagram is pretty much the same as my Twitch at. I just recreated the mouth from Nate's The Wrecked and the Worried video. If you want to go check that out, it's also on my Twitter, which you can find in the Discord. If you want it from me, just at me.
Of course, Chris has his of course, yeah, RTD Discord, 100%. Everyone join the Discord. We have regular chats almost every day there about random shit, campaign shit, no matter what. We just talk about all the stuff there.
Here, I'll get the invite link in the chat.
RT Discord. Exclamation point RT Discord.
If you ever want to talk, just at me.
Yeah, of course. Add everyone. Add everyone on the Discord. Add anyone on Discord, because people can't add everyone. But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys Sunday.
Don't add everyone. That's annoying.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
Certainly help with the Washington Blues.
All right, but yeah, guys, we'll see you guys Sunday for our primary slot, for our primary time slot of Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. and 11 a.m. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Take care and rise, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.